All right, so we're going to jump into missing topics. And it's a pretty basic tool, so it's pretty easy for you to figure out how to do it and use it. I can just show you some basics really quickly. I already ran a couple because sometimes it can take some time. So I came down, I used this, I just did a standard search for car dealership Salt Lake City. I'm going to use this one as an example. We already ran it through the headings. As you can see, here's their headings. We used to go through source code and different methods to try to find these, which takes a little bit longer. This actually helps, especially on your own sites. If you've had a designer do it, they're notorious for using H2s for about us and just off topic, basically H tags. So that helps you identify them quickly. When you come in here, this also kind of shows you what their content talks about. So this can give you an idea for your own. Obviously, this isn't an end all, and you shouldn't just say, "Oh, I'm going to focus on this." That doesn't make much sense. You got to use your own common sense in order to utilize this tool to the best you can. And so that's what you would do. It also has opportunities which you can kind of come through and you can put in your website and then your competitors. It'll kind of give you topics that miss topics and stuff. It's not perfect, but it does give you ideas. If you run it enough and you look through it, it will give you some missed opportunities in there. Now just kind of show you, if we come down to this one here, as we go farther down the results, we can actually come through, and let's go ahead and try their headings out. And this is what I was talking about, waiting. That's why I didn't want to run them all. And it's not a real long wait, but okay, here we go. H2, they got menu. H2, contact us. You see, it's really not on topic. And then more discouraging is their H3. H3s are new vehicles, pre-owned vehicles. These should be at least these should be H2s versus this stuff. But that kind of gives you an idea as you're going through. You can see where where things have gone wrong, or a developer or whoever did it, you didn't get the right H tags in there. And obviously, you don't want to spam them or anything like that. I'm just showing the tool right now, not explaining optimization. But that's kind of what you can do. You can come through and just find whichever one. And as you go farther down, you can come through. You can say, okay, yeah, let's go ahead and look at these guys' headings and see if that's any correlation with why or they're not ranking and they're at the very bottom. And their H1, you can see they're actually a used dealership, and they're trying to get that as their. So let's go ahead and just see if that makes any kind of difference in their rankings. And well, it doesn't look like they're really ranking well, but that kind of gives you an idea of what you can use the tool for. And if you have any questions, drop it in the comments, or if you like the tool, tell us new tips and tricks that you've seen with it, or if it's been successful for you. This is something fairly new that hasn't been around for a long time, but it's a pretty good free tool so far, and it can be useful, especially when you just designed a website or had one designed, to check to see what the designers used. And that'll help you say, hey, we don't want this as our H2s, or we don't want this as an H3, or our H1 should be this. And so, yeah, let me know.